Hello, my lovelies, and welcome to episode 3. If you have really good attention to detail, you may have noticed in the dates that I skipped a week between this week and the previous episode. And that's because there were some political events that happened in the US that I felt it would be validating for my friends and family in the US to have that episode recycled again, just as a lyric analysis. And do excuse me, I had to just close the curtains there because hello Kimmy. I was being blinded by the sunlight while watching myself, as if watching myself wasn't distracting enough. We're in my living room now, and this is my border collie Kimmy. She is wearing a handkerchief that I made her, and she will feature sometimes in this video, I think. We'll see. This week, per the title of the video, we are meeting the characters, so we are getting into the truly fun parts about music therapy sessions. Not that the rest of it isn't fun, but I like to refer to it as the protein of music therapy. And to me, the protein of music therapy is the improvisation. It's the creative play that takes place within. So the previous 2 weeks, the first week I showed you kind of what would happen in introduction. The next week, the lyric analysis / dissection was a very basic mental health based activity. This week, I will be giving you an idea of what happens in improvisational play, as if I don't cut and trim these videos enough. And I will be doing that by introducing you to each of the instruments, the categories that each instrument might fall into, and provide an example of one-to-one improvisation by bringing my husband into play. He has kindly volunteered to be a guinea pig for some of my videos. I truly think that this is the really fun part for any and all humans, young and old, neurotypical and non-neurotypical, who involve themselves in music therapy, is just getting a chance to play, which is something that not a lot of us have done for a very long time. And it might be kind of like, whoa, your mind is totally blown, the fact that you haven't sat down to play for a long time, and that's okay. That's the way the world's working now. Maybe it'll help to know that that's something you can try while most people are at home right now. But also for those who aren't at home and who count as essential workers and who work in healthcare right now, even with you guys who are probably really busy, is probably more important than ever that when you do get your free time, to just sit down and find a way to play. And finding that sense of play, again, Nordhoff Robin's music therapy calls that finding your inner music child, which everybody has, is a huge part of the therapy process for whether it's music therapy or really any other arts therapy modality. Right, anyways, time to introduce the characters. We will start with, I'm sitting on my little blanket here. I find floor time is really important. Just to feel that sense of play again, both to connect with the ground and to again connect with kind of a childlike self. So that's why I'm sitting on a blanket and not on the couch. So here are my percussive instruments. I've separated things into groups. So my drums, I'm trying to do this one-handed, so this should be interesting. We've got a djembe. So djembes are goblet-shaped, usually goblet-shaped like that, drums from West Africa, and they're often used in therapeutic drumming groups. We've got, this is a thunder tube, and if I have, oh yeah, I can do it. I can totally do it one-handed. You can make wah-wah sounds with it, and it's so funny. It's such a simple contraption. It's a tube and it's a wire. Wah, woo, wah, But yeah, it's so effective. There's so much you can do with it. Everyone loves the thunder tube, young and old, neurotypical and non-neurotypical. We've also got a frog, a little frog scraper. Let me see if I can put you down for a second. That's my trash can in my refrigerator, by the way. There, that's much better. You can scrape it and you can tap it. It's nice and resonant there. And then just a colorful drum. I guess this would be called a gathering drum. I don't know. Other music therapists can help me out here. But it's, as you can hear, it's extremely resonant. And while I'm introducing these to you guys, I want you to know or notice what you find you prefer most. Do you find that you want to reach into the video most to play with the rhythmic instruments, the percussion, the pitched instruments, or the electronic instruments, which I will be introducing to you just now? That's something good for you to notice. Here are my pitched instruments. And of course the electronic instruments are pitched too, but I suppose one would call these the acoustic pitch instruments, which I probably should have tuned before showing these to the world. Ooh. Got a ukulele. When I was studying music therapy in school, we mostly learned to work with guitars because they're easy to carry around and accompany oneself with. But I like the ukulele even better because 1, it hurts less when you play it, 2, it's smaller and easier to carry around, and 3, I just love the sound. It's cute. People use it in songs. You find that they intend to be more laid back, have kind of a laid back feel, and that's what I like about it too, because that's what I want my sessions to be, kind of more laid back. This next one, everyone loves this one. It's interesting. It's got such a haunting sound, and whenever I play it for my clients who are nonverbal, they stop and they go, or they'll just suddenly make direct eye contact, which a lot of them don't do very often. And so yeah, it's produced some interesting results in past sessions. So this is a wooden flute from Oklahoma, which is where I'm from. If you know who this is or recognize this, please hit me up so I can personally learn more about it. And it takes an actually more traditional flute shape that's been used for thousands and thousands and thousands of years. People have found prehistoric flutes made of bone that are shaped like that. So anyways, it sounds like this. And I absolutely love to just put that little lilt in there at the end. There's something about it. This, I was looking for my stick. This is a pentatonic xylophone. The reason it's called pentatonic, penta for 5, it's got 5 pitches and very human-friendly. I'm going to be using the term human-friendly instead of foolproof, because I don't want my clients thinking of themselves as fools if they've never, if they're not, they don't find themselves too literate in music. But yes, it's very human-friendly, which means everybody. So anybody and everybody could sit on here and make something nice. Oh, where did I put my stick? I just had to go look for it. It was in the other room. So it's much better. Okay. And last but not least of the acoustic pitch instruments